My name is Gabriella. I'm from Brazil, but I live in England now, and what I'm about to tell you still traumatizes me to this day. I have an older sister named Ines. She was 22 at the time, and I was 16. She was staying with our aunt in Brazil for her gap year, and I couldn't go because I still had school. So we mostly FaceTimed every day to stay close. But one night, a Friday night, everything changed. I was lying on my bed, just chatting with her on FaceTime, when suddenly she froze. Her eyes were wide, staring at something behind her phone that I couldn't see. I asked her, "What happened?" She whispered that for the past few days, she had seen a man holding an umbrella, just standing perfectly still outside. But she said something that made my heart drop. She said, "He has a shadow, so it can't be a ghost." I laughed at her for being scared. I really thought she was just overreacting. Then she ended the call. A few seconds later, she sent me a video. I watched it, and I told myself it was nothing. I tried to brush it off, but I shouldn't have. The next day, I went out with my friends, Benjamin, Sandra, and Darren. We were the type of kids who loved messing around and getting into trouble. That night, we went to the park at 11 p.m., vaping and hanging out, until Sandra pulled out a Ouija board. I was excited. I believed in the paranormal, but I didn't realize this night would change that belief forever. I FaceTimed my sister again and showed her the board. Her face instantly turned pale. She started screaming at me not to play with it. I ignored her. I hung up. She kept calling, but I didn't answer. Sandra started the session. She put her fingers on the planchette, the small piece you use on the board, and asked, "Is anyone here?" Nothing happened, so I grabbed the planchette myself and, like an idiot, asked, "Is the man my sister saw in Brazil a ghost or a human?" The moment I said those words, the Ouija board flew out of my hands. Not slipped, not fell. It was yanked with force and thrown onto the ground. We all screamed and ran home. My mom yelled at me for being out so late, but I couldn't even think straight. The next day, things got worse. The lights started switching off while I was in the shower. I heard voices calling my name when no one was home. I woke up with bruises on my knees that I couldn't explain. That's when I told my mom everything, every detail. She didn't ask a single question. She just called a priest. He came to our house, prayed over every room, blessed the house, blessed me. And after that, everything stopped. And I still wear a rosary every day, a cross necklace Christians use for protection. I never take it off, not after what happened.